Hey guys, and welcome to Ninjasins. Today we're only going to do one episode, and there will be an explanation for that in the description below. So without further ado...
The Chunin Exam Stage 2! The Forest of Death!
Swing! 2 whole minutes of recap.
Incredible. To think that someone would just pass in a completely blank test paper.
That's not what Ibiki said. At all. Why is the Forest of Death in the village? Is it just a training facility? Sasuke. Yeah, he's stupid, but he's also adorable. Didn't she lick his face in the manga? Okay, the tongue stretching thing cannot be a normal ability. Uncle worked with the man. She should have known instantly that the grass ninja was Orochimaru.
It's just a standard consent form.
They actually have consent forms? Speaking of which, what is the age that these kids no longer need parental permission? Did their parents or guardians have to sign off on them taking this test? How involved are parents in these kids' lives? Well, the ones that still have parents, of course.
Pass these out.
She said pass them out, Naruto, not take one and pass it down.
Survival skills.
Survival. What a drag.
Yes, Shikamaru. Surviving is so troublesome.
You'll be fighting to get both a Heaven Scroll and an Earth Scroll.
What would they have done if there was an odd number of teams? She said there were 26 teams left, but there's not 78 people in this wide shot. Also, that appears to be a team of 2. Either that or their teammate doesn't like them and is hanging out with that group of 4 over there. This guy is standing between Team 7 and Team 8, but is part of neither. Maybe he's the missing 3rd member of the 2-man cell in the back. Also, Gaara is not in this arc at all, but she will be shoehorned in here later for plot.
That means, with these circumstances, there's no way half the teams will pass the test.
Neji's faith in his classmates is lovely.
Oh, and I have one more word of advice. Just don't die!
Like any of you care if these kids die? Sasuke is pretty observant. Their reaction is basically my reaction to those two. A conversation between those two that I don't remember? That's a point for the episode, but it's a point against me. While I should be taking a point away for Naruto being unobservant, I'm giving it a point because the ointment gift is finally resolved in the last. Couldn't Neji or Hinata use the Byakugan to see which scrolls were given to which teams?
We are so gonna win this!
This isn't really something you can win. You can only pass.
What a drag. But since we have to do it, let's just go after Naruto first.
Shikamaru is a jerk. Why does Tamari look so sad?
We'll get that scroll from them in no time. Anything goes, right?
Okay, this is a huge problem for this series, and I will continue to point it out. I understand hiding things for the sake of the audience, but that doesn't make sense for the characters to continue their charade in private. And if you say that there are proctors waiting to let them in, then why did the sound team say that they were following orders finally, huh? Either way, it makes no sense. Kabuto's team is the only one that actually makes sense. His team was silent. Just with that difference, you can tell that something is going on with those guys that's different from the other teams. Neji looks amused. I'm choosing to believe that he's amused at Rock Lee's antics and eagerness. Headcanons for the win. They have the perfect strategy for this test.
I want to find them before they find us! You hot-blooded fool!
See, my headcanon isn't even too far-fetched. He even sounds amused by Lee. They're buddies, even if Neji's kind of a jerk. I don't mind creepy crawlers, but bloodsuckers really freak me out. Did those 3 just kill that team?
Yeah, right! Get out of here! What is this, a kennel? Not in front of me, you don't! Find a bush or something!
Sakura, this is a survival test. I don't care what he's doing. You shouldn't have let him out of your sight.
Then where's the cut on your cheek?
This isn't a point against Sasuke, because he doesn't know about the QB, but what would have happened if Naruto's cut had just healed? Then what?
Just don't die! It should. They call it the Forest of Death. And soon enough, you're gonna find out why.
You're not listening to me.